for joining us this evening on TKO 8 Local News. Patricia Hudnell, who is serving time on a parole violation in the state prison system, was given another 5 years in prison after pleading guilty to drug-related charges. The 47-year-old Hudnell was arrested in late January, along with another person living in the area apartment complex. According to law enforcement, they'd received a tip that drugs were being sold from that location. At the time, she was an active parolee, and during the search of the apartment offices, they found what was believed to be methamphetamine, along with various other items of drug paraphernalia used in ingestion of methamphetamine. Christine Kensar of Mountain Home was given 10 years probation after pleading guilty to charges of faking court papers and having to do with the divorce and obtaining a credit card in the name of another person. According to the investigative records, the 29-year-old did not have the money to pay an attorney to finalize the divorce papers, and in order to stop his wife from asking him about the paperwork, he faked the documents, forged the judge's signature, and sent them to his soon-to-be ex-spouse. Unfortunately, that is not legal, and Kanzar was arrested after his wife called the Mountain Home Police Department. When Kanzar was interviewed by police, he reported to have admitted to the fraud and said that he was hoping that the fake paperwork would stop his wife's questions about when their divorce would actually be finalized. Well, Ozark Sharing Care recently received a $5,000 cash donation at the Harrison Lions Club noon meeting on Wednesday. Lion Ron Richardson told members that Lion David Artman recently told him that the Sharing Care had no food on the shelves of their food pantry. Sharing Care Director Joy Prater added that the inspection of the food that they had showed almost all was out of date and had to be thrown away. Richardson gave Artman the money all in cash at the Wednesday meeting, and Artman later that day presented it to Prater. Prater said she was preparing to go shopping this week and to restock the shelves. Fisheries biologists recently announced that they would like anglers to consider keeping their catch while striper fishing during the heat of this summer. They say keeping the fish may actually increase the number of stripers available for other anglers. Keeping fish in the name of conservation may sound a little strange, but during the modern era, especially during the modern era of catch and release, but they say there is a method to their madness. According to the studies on delayed mortality, stripers caught any time when the surface temperature exceeds 75 degrees risk a much greater risk of dying even after the release, and thus polluting the waters and driving away other fish. Well, 12 fleet maintenance technicians earned spots to represent FedEx Freight at the industry-wide SuperTech competition September 16th through the 20th in Orlando, Florida. SuperTech is considered the premier skills competition for professional commercial vehicle technicians. The FedEx Freight technicians advancing to the SuperTech were selected through a company skills contest known as Top Wrench. Local FedEx driver Larry Courtney came in second place in that competition and will qualify for the national event. SuperTech 2017 will be hosted by the Technological and Maintenance Council of the American Trucking Associations. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at some headline news from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
The summer fun has begun at Edwards Grocery, and with these savings, we know you'll have a blast. Select a varieties, Best Choice Premium Ice Cream, 2 for $5. Sage Washington Dark Red Cherries, only $2.99 per pound. Split Chicken Breasts, only 99 cents per pound in the family pack. Select a varieties, Junkin' Hines Signature Cake Mixes, only 99 cents. And C&H Pure Cane Granulated Sugar, 4-pound bags, only $2.29.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of a community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There is one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a crucial commitment to their community because just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud. Harrison has a Health Mart now. Sam Alexander Pharmacy, on the square in downtown Harrison. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
This is Josh from Harrison Battery and Tire. Lots of folks have been asking about roadside assistance, and now it's available. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we can quickly and efficiently take care of your tires and battery issues with one phone call. Professional, secure, comforting to get you back on the road. No matter what time, no matter what type of vehicle you drive, call for details at 870-741-7041. Harrison Battery and Tire on the curve of Main Street in Harrison, harrisonbatteryandtire.com. Big enough to serve, small enough to care.
Ah, sweet Louise, do you dream of Hercules? To be the best dressed boy in town, where you sure are something, the best there ever was.
The new Sport Heritage line.
Well, it won't mean nothing unless you try my luck and bring her out to you, Louise.
Only from Yamaha.
A 23-year-old Arkansas resident has drowned after going underwater in a swimming area of an Oklahoma lake. Preliminary report from the Oklahoma Highway Patrol says that Centurion, Arkansas resident Anthony Scarpata died Friday afternoon on Skytook Lake in Osage County in Oklahoma. Troopers say that Scarpata was swimming at the Twin Points swimming beach on the lake with some other friends, which he swam out to a marker buoy. Troopers say that he went underwater as he was returning to shore and did not resurface. His body was recovered about an hour later, about 20 yards from the shore. Patrol reports say that Scarpata wasn't wearing a life jacket. And an inmate who escaped the Arkansas Department of Corrections work release program has been recaptured. Department spokesperson Solomon Graves says 39-year-old Joel Lane was arrested about 2 a.m. Sunday in Pine Bluff after leading both state troopers and Department of Correction officials on a foot chase. Graves said that Lane left his work release job at a car wash in Pine Bluff on Saturday and did not return. Lane was serving sentences for convictions of drug possession and weapons charges. A pair of Jonesboro residents were in stable condition after the plane they were in made an emergency landing Saturday at the Bay County, Florida airport. According to a report, James McLeod of Jonesboro, who was the pilot, made the emergency landing around 1 p.m. Saturday. The Florida Highway Patrol says that McLeod was trying to make the landing when the plane lost power for an unknown reason and crashed into the south shoulder of State Road 20. McLeod and a passenger, Aaron McLeod of Jonesboro, were taken to an area hospital with serious injuries. The Federal Aviation Administration is investigating the cause of that crash. And Arkansas University is nearing the end of a site cleanup at the decades-old nuclear reactor and estimates it will take another $10 million to finish that job. Nearly 16,000 pounds of low-level radioactive waste was trucked out earlier this month from the 1960s air facility that the University of Arkansas has owned for decades. The total cleanup at the rural Washington County site will cost more than $26 million when completed. School officials say the extra money will go toward removing the radioactive heart of the reactor. School official Mike Johnson says he thinks more federal funding will come through to finish the project at the university as they coordinate with the state's congressional delegation and the U.S. Department of Energy. An Arkansas prison escapee who had been on the run for more than 3 decades has now been recaptured. The State Department of Corrections says 60-year-old Stephen Dishman was arrested Sunday at a home in Springdale, Arkansas by local law enforcement and state troopers. Details of what led authorities to Dishman and his arrest have not been immediately released. The Corrections Department says that Dishman was serving a 7-year sentence for theft of property and burglary convictions in Washington County when he escaped on May the 28th of 1985. Before we take a look at the weather forecast for the work week, here's the way the stock market ended today. Scattered thunderstorms to mostly north and east of the viewing area today. Didn't really affect the immediate viewing area, although we thought we might get a little rainfall in some parts of it. Never really came to pass. There was only about a 20% chance, and that 20% pretty well stayed off to the north and east of the area. We did have some cloudy skies and then a little sun throughout the day. It was another beautiful day. What a gorgeous weekend we had. Low humidity, temperatures in the low 80s. Couldn't ask for better weather this time of the year, that's for sure. Here's the way it looks as we go through the work week. On again, off again, chance of some showers for some parts of the week. Tomorrow looks to be a pretty nice day out there. On Tuesday, partly cloudy skies. Temperature in the afternoon about 82 degrees. It's going to warm up on Wednesday. Partly cloudy skies, 87. Humidity is going to kick up to about 65%. Likewise on Thursday, partly cloudy skies, again around 87 degrees. On Friday, we do have scattered thunderstorms in the forecast, about 60% chance and 82 degrees for an afternoon high. And likewise, Saturday, scattered thunderstorms, 79 degrees and again about 60% chance. But that's normal for this time of the year as that humidity kind of builds in the afternoon. Sometimes you get those afternoon scattered showers and thunderstorms, but it's a hit and miss situation and not a major front going through. So don't get too concerned about it right now. Stay with us. Be back in a moment. We'll take a look at sports from around the region as TKO 8 News continues.
The Townhouse Cafe in downtown Harrison is offering a great reason to wake up on Saturday mornings. Their incredible brunch. Starting at 7 a.m., you can enjoy all of your traditional breakfast favorites or some of these decadent dishes. Eggs Benedict, featuring an English muffin topped with ham, 2 eggs, made any way you like, and topped with fresh-made hollandaise sauce. Plus, you'll also get your choice of hash browns or home fries. Perhaps something even more delectable. Townhouse Cafe's fabulous U.S. farm-raised butterfly trout grilled with a drizzle of hollandaise sauce, 2 eggs any way you like, hash browns or home fries, and either a biscuit or toast on the side. Absolutely delicious. Saturday brunch at the Townhouse Cafe in downtown Harrison.
Hello, this is Michelle from Nature's Wonders. Are you trying to get out and take in these beautiful days, but find that you end up sneezing, itching, and getting all sorts of bites or rashes? Don't let outdoor allergies, bugs, or poisonous plants keep you from enjoying all that the Ozarks has to offer this season. Stop in at Nature's Wonders and let us show you the products we carry that can help with the challenging parts of nature so that you can enjoy all the wonders. Find us on Highway 65 just down from Thompson's Ace Hardware. Nature's Wonders, the natural living store.
Join Sammy Klein Thursdays and Fridays during the TKO 8 local newscast for this week's closing livestock market report, made possible by Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte. Quality Feed Grains has you covered. Everything for cattle, pets, deer, equine, poultry, seed and spray, show feed, and garden. Check their website, qualityfeedgrains.com, now for this month's special. Quality Feed Grains of Harrison and Bellefonte, proud sponsors of the Livestock Report with Sammy Klein on Harrison's broadcast station TKO Channel 8.
Introducing the new 2017 Toyota RAV4. It comes with standard safety features, like a pre-collision system, to help make up for mankind's apparent lack of any safety sense whatsoever. The 2017 Toyota RAV4, where safety is standard.
Right now, get $2,250 customer cash, or qualified lessees can lease the adventurous 2017 RAV4 LE for only $199 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Mountain Home 15-year-old Babe Ruth All-Star Baseball team won the North Arkansas West Regional Tournament over the weekend in Harrison. Mountain Home defeated Tri-County 12-2 in the championship Sunday afternoon. Jim Snyder gave up just one hit in the complete game victory. At the plate, it was Josh Primer who went 3 for 4 with a home run and a triple, and Tanner Bermam drove in 3 runs as well. The Mountain Home 15-year-olds will play in the state tournament at Harrison beginning July 7th. Mountain Home Diamonds 14 and under softball team won the North Arkansas State Tournament over the weekend at Keller Park. The Diamonds defeated the Branson Hotshots in the championship game 9-4 on Sunday afternoon. The Diamonds wrap up the season at the NIT Gold Ring Tournament in Clarksville July 8th and 9th. Randall Gooderick homered in, returned for the majors, and Yadier Milana hit 3 hits, and the St. Louis Cardinals beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 8-4 on Sunday night. Gooderick, who was sent to the minors on May the 29th after struggling with consistency, had 2 hits, including his solo homer in the 6th inning, and scored twice as well. Milana, who had missed the previous 2 games after being hit by a foul ball in the knee, had 3 hits, scored 3 runs, and drove in a run as well. Trevor Rosenthal earned the win in relief for the Cardinals. Blue Jays closer Roberto Osuna struck out 3 in a scoreless 9th inning in a day after he was dealing with anxiety issues, and Toronto avoided a sweep by beating the Kansas City Royals 8-2 on Sunday afternoon. Joshua Bastro homered and drove in a season-high 4 runs. Francisco Lorano earned his 100th career victory. Osuna didn't pitch in a save situation on Friday night, and the Blue Jays bullpen let a game get away from him. On Saturday, the 22-year-old reliever said he was out of sorts mentally and feeling anxiety. Basto hit a 2-run homer in the 5th that tied it for the ball club. He walked with bases loaded in a 5-run 6th inning and singled home Kevin Pillar, who had 3 hits in the 7th inning as well. Lorano allowed 2 runs on his 6 hits while pitching into the 7th inning. Well, this time, So Yang Ryu was able to celebrate without any hint of drama, or suspense. And the 3rd-ranked South Korean might just have used Victory Sunday in the Walmart Open West Arkansas Championship as the spring-bound for the possible rise to number 1 in the world. Ryu became the LPGA Tour's first 2-time winner this season, finishing at a tournament record 18 under 195. She won the ANA Inspiration Tournament 2 months ago in California for her 2nd major, which was a controversial playoff victory after Lexi Thompson was penalized 4 strokes for a 3rd-round rule violation that was reported by television viewers during the 4th round, and very unusual. Ryu became the Tour's first repeat winner in the 16th event of the year, winning the Pinnacle Country Club 4 years after losing a playoff to Ivy Park in that same event. And that wraps up our broadcast here for this evening. Thanks for joining us. Join us Monday through Friday at 6:30 and again at 10 p.m. as we continue to bring you local news, weather, sports, and local announcements from around the area on Harrison's broadcast station, TKO Channel 8. Now stay tuned for more local events around the viewing area.
James MacGyver.
Don't tell me you know how to make a bomb out of a stick of chewing gum.
Why, you got some?